Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you have clicked onto this video, it was not by accident. There is definitely a message in here for you. So we are going to go ahead and see what messages the ancestors want to share with you. You guys can book your ancestor readings down below in the description bar. I had a very strong pull to this deck, so we're going to see what wants to come out. Ancestors and spirit guides, what messages do you have? I'm hearing I am that I am. I am that I am. So your I am is the name of God, and you are I am. So what I'm picking up is speak to the God in you. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. I am that I am. When you're manifesting, when you say that, you can put anything there that you desire. I am beautiful. I am. So instead of saying that, replace the word that with whatever you desire to say to help train your mind, to help heal your subconscious belief system to be on the frequency of that which you desire to manifest. So you're training your I am, the God in you. The name of God is I am, and we say I am sad, I am happy, I am this or that. So when you're saying I am, make sure it's on the frequency, you're speaking on the frequency again of that which you desire to manifest. Okay, so we have Broom 13, Scorpio energy. Tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. Ooh, so what I'm getting is out with the old, in with the new. So I feel like you're getting rid of some things in your life. I feel like you're letting go of a lot of different things. You could literally be cleaning up your home. You also could literally be packing. Okay, some of you guys may be moving. All right, you guys could be donating, giving things away, doing some, winter cleaning, that type of thing. Some of you guys also need to open up your doors, or your windows. I know it's, winter, but, allow some of that winter air in, that crisp, cold air in, because it will really cleanse out your home, cleanse out any stagnant energy, stagnant smells, all of that. Light some incense, some candles. Really, I'm hearing feng shui as well. Really set your home up, or your space, or whatever, a space in your room, or a space in your living room, wherever that is very sacred to you, but really tidy up your home is what I'm picking up on. But also, this is you tidying up your life. This, like it says, you're tidying up your life. I feel like you have some loose ends. It's making me think of the group Loose Ends as well. But it's giving me like, it's like something you're doing is just not working. So Spirit is saying, hey, that's not working. It's like I'm hearing mijo. That's not working, mijo or mija. So you could be Hispanic as well. Okay. But it's like somebody is saying it's not working. So just try something new. Try something different at this time. Okay. Maybe possibly go in a new direction, or again, it's just time for something new. Make space. You have to get rid of the old. That way you can bring something new in. So, maybe you need to let go of something you've been holding on to, but it's not giving me you're holding on to anything. It's just that you need to make room. You just need to say, you know what? This couch is old. It's time for a new one. Or, you know what? I've been wanting to lose the weight or gain the weight. It's time to do that. You get what I'm saying? It's like you just sitting there not putting together a regimen or a plan is not working anymore. That's the old way. Actually do something about your dreams. Actually do something about your goals. It's like get rid of your old, habits and your routines, and, it's like become a brand new you. It's time for something better, because whatever is in your life is going on. It's played out. I'm getting it. The energy is just played out. This could be a person. This could be a relationship. Whatever this is, it's played out, and it's time to move on. Okay, from whatever this is. All right. So clearly that means something new is coming into your life. Okay, is what I'm picking up on. But it's like like I say on this channel all the time, you can't bring the new car home in the garage if the old one is still there. You know, you have to get rid of the old one first. That way, you know, it's completely ready for the new one. It's giving me do not pour new wine into old wine skins. So it's like, don't try to mix the old with the new. It's like, it's just time to move forward. It's just time to move on. Okay. We also have the Two of Cups here. Some people are like the pumpkin to your spice. So I feel like it's time for some type of new connections in your life. There could be some connections that it's time for you to, okay, so this is what I'm picking up on. Here she's single, or she's been by herself, maybe without friends, maybe without some type of connection. Okay, any type of connections, right? But it's time for you to join with like-minded people is what I'm getting. It's time for you to join with people who accept you, with people where you do not have to change who you are just a little bit. No, it's like, be who you are. And it's like, your tribe will find you. You will attract your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe. So what vibration are you emitting? If you're still emitting that old energy, you're going to stay on that loop, and you don't want that. So it's time to break loose of something that's old, some type of old cycle, old pattern, whatever it is, of how you think of yourself, the type of connections you want to be in or be with, or the type of friends you want, the type of people you want to do business with, the type of people you want to date, all of that. It's time to, again, tidy up on your relationships and your connections, and pay attention with the type of people that you are allowing into your life is what I'm picking up on here. You also could be having a conversation with a friend. I really see you cleansing up something. It's like, it's kind of like you slam the door, like, that's gone. That's what I'm picking up on. Like, I was waiting to get rid of that or something. So you could have been, it could be time to get rid of something. It's like, finally, I finally got rid of that, or I don't know, something of that nature is what I'm picking up on. Three of Swords, it's okay to cry. So there could be some crying that you've been doing lately. Something could have hurt you. It could be because of some type of relationships or connections that you've had. But I also see you're healing as well. I see that you're crying to help you heal. All right. Is what I'm picking up on. You also may be having some type of conversation with someone, and you're letting them go. You're saying, you know what, it's time for me to let this connection go. And I see you being mature about it or something like that. But it may cause some type of heartbreak and pain as well. But I see you being brave and doing what you have to do. I'm hearing weathering the storm. Okay, it could literally be storming where you are as well. But yeah, that's what I see here. It's like you're weathering some type of storm. And look, yeah, in the background it's storming here. I didn't even notice that. So whatever type of storms you guys could be having, you guys could be having, you know, that wintry mix, that winter weather, you know. But some type of conversation that you're having with someone, it could be causing some type of heartbreak. Okay, but I'm also getting the energy that it's okay to cry. You don't have to hold your tears in, all right? Also, library. You guys could be going to the library, or you guys could just really like reading or something like that as well. You guys could be studying something here. You guys could have gotten some type of news about some type of test or something, or anything that could have made you sad as well. But it's okay. Everything is as it should be. Yeah, it says there are things that you must do on your own. So yeah, it's like maybe you've been trying to connect with people, but maybe it just hasn't been working. And Spirit is saying this is a time where you have to be on your own, or you were in a period where you had to be on your own. Okay, depending on what timeline you're on. Energy can be past, present, or future. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys haven't done so already. Thank you. Yeah, now you have some type of decision to make. I feel like I'm hearing stuck in between a rock and a hard place. as well. So there could be some difficult decisions that you have to make about healing, about letting some people go, some type of difficult conversation that you could have had, some type of cleaning up that you're doing, or some things or people, even letting go. Let's use the couch as an example. Letting go of a couch, it may have had sentimental value, but it's time to throw it away. That may have hurt your feelings. You get what I'm saying? It may not necessarily be a person, but just something that you were connected to is what I'm picking up on. I'm also getting talk to yourself, speak kind to yourself, to you and you. Watch the words you're speaking. Again, goes back to the I am that I am. I just saw 10:10 and 10:11 on the phone. You could also be seeing 10:10 or 10:11. This lets me know the 10s are ending, so something is definitely ending. Okay, naturally storms have to end. Storms don't last forever is what I'm picking up on. So I feel like there could have been some type of storm that you had to clean up, so to speak, and it's like you're healing from that, or maybe you've already healed, again depending on the timeline you're on, and now you have big decisions. Okay, like which way am I meant to go? Spirit is saying to ask yourself, what do you really want out of life? And don't compromise on that. If you want a certain thing, then go for it. And don't let anyone make you feel like, don't get into relationships and then change who you are just to fit certain relationships. It's like don't be afraid to be who you are. If people don't want to accept you for who you are, then that lets me know that it's not for you. So if you don't desire it, then don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, or if they don't desire you, don't be around those people. This is friends, anybody. If you have a career path and you're at a certain position, but they want you to do things that are unethical, and that's not you, tell them to F off. That's not you. You get what I'm saying? Don't compromise yourself for anybody. That means pretty much I'm saying love you. Love yourself more. And trust that the universe will always provide. Okay, those wanted to come out, so I'm going to take those last ones, okay? Page of Cups. Let yourself be continuously surprised by this thing called life. Yes, definitely allow life to surprise you. Life will definitely surprise you, all right? In many different ways. When you think something isn't working out, and you could be panicking in a moment or something, and all of a sudden, maybe the next day, it works out. But you were panicking the day before because you didn't know the future. So build your faith up. But those are the moments that come to let you know that, hey, you know what? It's always going to work out. So some of you guys may need to build up your belief system and trusting that everything is always going to work out, that the storms have to pass, and that crying is a part of life. Crying doesn't mean that you're broken or anything like that. None of us are broken. It's not like we're toys and you know what I mean? Look, we have 6 of Wands, all aboard, which it's time to write a new chapter. You cannot make this up. Spirit is saying it's time to move on to something new. I'm hearing board that train. So some of you guys need to get on the train. Literally, it could be a train that you're getting on, or it's a trip that you're thinking about. Spirit is saying you need to go. Or if you were thinking about just, taking your business in a new direction, or moving your family in a new direction, or moving your life in a new direction, it's time to board that train, figuratively. But some of you guys are literally, did I say you guys could literally be packing up? So some of you guys are literally packing your bags because it's time for you to go. It's time for you to leave something, or it's time for you to get on a flight, to go somewhere on a cruise. You guys could be planning some type of vacation. We have good luck charm. This is the Wheel of Fortune here. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. And the spells we cast is what we speak. And I just got done talking to you guys about I am that I am. So what spells are you casting? I'm hearing Harry Potter. You guys could be Harry Potter fans, or you guys could be very witchy, So it's time to cast some spells is what I'm hearing. Really pay attention to what you're speaking. Maybe get you guys some type of chant. I told you guys about the prayer beads, where you guys can use that as a tool for chanting as well. Saying your affirmations. But it's definitely time to cast some type of spell here. If it's like, you know what? Things aren't going my way. It's just change your vocabulary. Change the way that you're speaking, especially about the things that you want to work out. It's like, let's say if you are having some type of financial problem with paying your rent or paying your bills, speak positive. Come up, with some type of chant or omens. Come up with something, a little short poem, your spell of how your bills are paid or something of that nature. You get what I'm saying? Create 3 to 4 lines of something that is unique to you that you can say to yourself over and over again. Okay, so cast your spell and make things go your way. You're in charge, not your problems. And then we have Knight of Swords. Can't make this up. Be ambitious. Chase your every dream. So again, you guys have big dreams, big goals. I'm also hearing big cojones. So it's kind of like, grab life by the balls and smack that bitch out the park is what I heard. Y'all ancestors are not playing. It's kind of like your ancestors are, I don't want to say frustrated, but it's almost like you could be experiencing something there. It's kind of like your ancestors are saying you've been in some type of situation too long. You maybe this is the way you feel about yourself. Maybe this has been the way that you've been speaking, or the way that you view a situation, view your life. Okay, it's kind of like, don't be in the victim type energy. Just because you cry doesn't mean you're in the victim mentality. Okay, so it's like, make sure that you're always speaking positive. You can cry, but also be like, hey, it's gonna work out, because it always works out. You get what because it does. Doesn't it always work out? Doesn't the storms always pass, you guys? After winter must come spring. Everything is everything. Seasons change, baby. So you may have to bear a cold winter. Okay, bear it then. Do what you got to do, but make sure you're casting your spells as well. Because what you don't want to do is go against yourself. Go against your I am. Speak positive into yourself. Again, you guys can book your readings or your coaching down below in the description bar. See what messages the ancestors have for you. Or if you want to go deeper, we can get that one-on-one coaching session in. But yeah, this is the messages that are here for you. You have to be ambitious. You have to go after what you want. Don't allow life to take your dreams. Don't allow life to beat you up and take your goals don't allow life to make you its bitch. You have to show life who's boss. No, things are not always going. I'm also hearing who's the boss, if y'all remember from back in the day. Wasn't his name Tony Danza? Wasn't it Tony Danza or something like that to play Who's the Boss? That's so old. Man, I can't remember. Maybe it wasn't. But it's kind of like, you have to show life who's the boss. Yes, things are going to take place in life. No, nothing is perfect. Yes, we all have to bear our cross. But that doesn't mean you just allow life to beat you up and you just sit there and you take it like you a sucker. Nah. It's like sucker punch life. You get what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be so harsh either. I'm just using it as analogies. You get what I'm saying? It's like you have to really, I'm hearing you have to show up for yourself, because no one else is going to show up for you. You have to show up for you is what I'm picking up on. Because who else? Look, no weapon shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. So keep on going. I was actually preparing to use a different deck, but since this one was on camera and I'm already using it, it's like, see, it's like when you go one way, you're automatically going to know when to go the other way. It wants to stick up and be out here as a reminder for you. No weapon shall prosper. So don't let the weapons against you prosper. Some of you guys have really gone through life. Life has really, gotten the best of you. But it's time that you get your mojo back. It's time, again, that you stand up tall and that you wipe the dust off your shoulders. And show life who's the pimp. You feel me? Y'all probably like, I'm just saying, singer, rapper. You guys could be a singer, or rapper. Oh, Spirit is saying to write. Many of you guys are creatives. It's time for you to write. Even if you don't want to do this, even if you guys aren't, profession, you don't want to do it as professionally, just write in your journal your spells, or your poems, or write it out in a creative form, to really like get it out. It's like I'm saying, I was about to say punch the lines, but that's literally what you do in the studio. You punch in. For those, shout out to all my singers and rappers, or anybody that be in the studio, okay, laying the vocals, whatever you doing, you tell the engineer you want to punch in. So literally, it's like punch them lines on the pen and pad, or on your iPhone or Android, however y'all writing, however you doing it. But it's also more therapeutic when you actually using your own penmanship. It's you. Look, death ending, same thing as the Scorpio energy here. And then again, with this Wheel of Fortune energy, we have Sagittarius energy. So you could be a Scorpio or a Sag, or your name could start with an S as well. But yeah, something is definitely ending. You need to shift your mindset to see something from a different point of view, is what I'm hearing. Oh, yeah. Spirit ain't playing. Go ahead and book y'all readings. I told y'all, Spirit shows up in some way, somehow, in every single reading. Shit hitting the fan. So shit is hitting the fan for some type of Sagittarius. I'm getting a few things. So one, you could be the Sagittarius, but I am getting some good energy from this. So it's like things are about to go down in a great way for you, is what I'm picking up on. If you are the Sagittarius, things are hitting the fan in a good way. Like, oh snaps, get ready, because it's about to go down. You feel me? Like, but in a good way, Okay, y'all see how the car is moving? Okay. Beautician, you could be a Sagittarius that's a beautician as well, or beauty is significant in some type of way. Okay. All right. But if you are dealing with the Sagittarius in any type of way, things are going, not saying pay attention to their lives, but you may hear about how things are going shitty for Sagittarius around you. Yeah, you could have broke up with a Sagittarius as well for some of you guys. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. Somebody also says, I'm the real deal. Yeah, if you're the Sagittarius, you're the real deal. You could be vegan, vegetarian, party, and then somebody may want to know, will you marry me? And they're both in green, and maybe that's what it is. So I don't know how this is playing out. I just saw 22 and 33 on the phone. Okay, so somebody may want to have you in their, in their life. Things could be, hitting the fan, because somebody's about to ask you to marry them. Or you could have rejected somebody as well, and that's why it's hitting the fan. But it seems like there's going to be some type of engagement party here as well. So it looks like somebody could have asked you to marry them and you said yes. But I'm definitely going to put the Sagittarius down because I had just mentioned Sag. And then the way those cards flips out. So Sag is in the building here heavily. Okay. Ooh. A Sagittarius could be asking you to marry them. I am the magic, yeah, because whoever you are, you're magical. Or either it's some type of good luck fortune. The Sagittarius energy may not be the actual zodiac sign, because signs, it's all energy, really. Signs doesn't matter with these, you guys. When you're channeling, when the ancestors are channeling through you, the Sagittarius energy could be this Wheel of Fortune energy. So somebody's life could be changing because somebody just got proposed to. Okay, for somebody, you're meant to be an entrepreneur or creative, like I just mentioned earlier. And it may not be singing or rapping, but there's definitely, you could paint your whatever you're feeling, your emotions. Paint your emotions. Starstruck. it's like when people see you, it's kind of like you have the radiant energy as if you're a celebrity, or maybe you present yourself as if you're a celebrity, you know, just maybe with the way you walk, the way you talk, that type of thing. It's like when you enter a building, it's like you have that same type of aura where it's like, okay, people can tell that you're somebody, but the thing is, you're just a very confident person. I'm going to take these. If at first you don't succeed, try again. It was all a big misunderstanding. So somebody is saying something was a big misunderstanding. Even this is giving me just life, the situations that you have been having in life, you know, not necessarily wanting to tie the energy to other people. This is all about you and you. I talk about you and you. Yes, people can come up, but I love to tie it back to you and you, because it's all about manifesting your life. It's all about healing your subconscious belief system so you can really live the life that you desire. Check out my motivational videos as well. Okay, it's really about you living that life that you came here to live. You know, I was talking to my grandmother, and she was telling me how we were talking about, you know, having children, especially boys, you know. And she was telling me how she was telling my uncle, you know, because in his early days, he was in and out of prison, not jail, but prison, you know, I mean, lots, you know. And she told him, she was like, hey, they called him Blade. You know, she said, I can't keep coming back in here, you know, because back in the day, you know, it's like everybody was in one room, you know, when we would go visit, you know. She was like, what if something broke out and something happened and then I'm up in here, you know? And that got to him. But the main thing she said is, you didn't live, she said, God didn't put you on this earth for you to stare at four walls all day. And when she told him that, I was like, that hit me in my chest. We're not here to just stay on the same block. Some people have never even left the city that they've been in, or the county that they've been in, or the block. If you live in, like, you know, New York or something, maybe you ain't never left your borough. Some people in this life, they've never even left their borough, you know? So it's like you were not just put here in life to experience hardships. Get up and do something about it. And my granny said he ain't never been back to jail since, or back to prison since. You get what I'm saying? So you're not just here to allow life to just get you down, or people. So all of that you've been going through in life, it was all to help you. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't hold a grudge against it, because you're really holding a grudge against yourself. I know y'all catching what I'm putting down. You think you upset with life, but you're really holding yourself back, because you're like, I'm so mad and angry because life did this to me. Life is doing it for you, to be a reflection, to help you see and mirror back to you what your subconscious belief system is showing you. So if life is showing you something and you don't like it, instead of getting upset, do something about it. If your money is funny, do something about it. And if you're doing everything you know you can, then trust that that's good enough, and that everything is playing out how it's supposed to. You know, or if your relationships, you know, you keep having to let relationships go because they're just not it, or people are not living up to par. You get what I'm saying? It's like, no, it's like, okay, this is what's being reflected back to me. There's a lesson in it. Learn the lesson and keep it moving. But don't put blame on, oh, it's men or it's women. No, those were lessons. Get it and move up. Move up the rank, move up the scale, move up the ladder. Don't stay stuck blaming that person that you went on a date with, or that relationship that you was in for 2 years that didn't work out. You were the one that was in it for 2 years or however long. You have to look within yourself and ask yourself, why did you accept it then? And are you still accepting it? You can't blame somebody else for not changing or not being who you want them to be. You get what I'm saying? You have to make the decisions and remove yourself from that job, that relationship, those life situations by I am that I am. What are you speaking? What spells are you casting? If at first you don't succeed, try again. So again, keep trying at this thing called life, because you got to get through life. You can't give up. Root chakra. Some of you guys need to really ground yourself, ground your root. I also just saw 2929. So your root chakra could have been off balance. You really need to secure your root chakra. You need to become secure spiritually, mentally, financially, physically. You guys need to maybe possibly go to the gym. When I go to the gym, I'm always doing, what is it called? Oh, God dang it. It starts with a B. I can't think of, but y'all know it's the balance ball. I'm always on the balance ball to really allow me to have my balance, and just, if my body is balanced, my mindset and my life is balanced. You get what I'm saying? So balance out your life. But again, you guys may need to go to the gym. That may be part of your routine, or do balancing exercises at home, or, go walking, go running, or whatever. It's time to do something different. It's time to move forward. It's time to write a new chapter. Some of you guys are writing a book as well. Stop being indecisive and choose what you want. Make a choice. But secure your root chakra in every way. And baby, you are highly protected. Spirit says everything that you've gone through, but you still here though. Listen to that Monica song, Still Here. But you still here though. Couldn't nothing break you. Couldn't nothing break your spirit. Y'all remember, I don't know, for all y'all that have seen what's that show? Ugly Betty. Y'all remember Ugly Betty? I can't remember. It was, I think, the first season. And that pink teddy bear. And she stood up because they were messing with her teddy bear, And so she stood up and said, you may, mess with whatever the bear name is, and you may try to talk about me or whatever, but you can't break my spirit. Don't let life or people break your spirit. They can't break you. Life cannot break you. You need to know that. Look yourself in the mirror. Do the mirror work. Have you truly been investing the work into yourself, or do you have excuses saying you don't have the time? Well, if you don't have the time for yourself, then how do you expect someone else to? And then you get mad at them for not giving you the time that you won't even give yourself. I'm just speaking facts. Highly protected. I'm hearing God counts your tears. Every time you've cried, God was still protecting you. You were not alone on the times that you were crying. God sees every tear that you cry, and you are highly protected, and everything works out for you. But only if you believe. I can tell you that it works out for you till I'm blue in the face. But if you don't believe it, it's not going to happen for you. So maybe you need some type of motivation to really help you know that, hey, it will work out. You got to believe in yourself. Again, you guys can book your coaching or your readings down below. But no matter what, whether your belief system isn't all the way where you want it to be, or whether it's where you desire it to be, and you're seeing your manifestations flow through because there's no more blocks, there's no more limitations. Either way, you're highly protected. So these are your messages. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you guys so much for tapping into my energy. And I'm being reminded to tell you again, this Page of Cups, allow yourself to be continuously surprised by this thing we call life. Life has a lot of surprises in store for you, only if you allow it. So again, thank you guys so much for clicking onto this video and tapping into my energy. Again, you were led here for a reason. It was not by accident. You guys can give this video a thumbs up. You guys can also book your ancestor readings or your one-on-one coaching, your law of attraction coaching, okay, where we will get into your subconscious belief system and really remove those limiting belief systems and remove those blockages. You guys can book that down below in the description bar, and I will see you all in the next one. I am Coach Nayla LATRICE. Peace.